Greetings to you all. Welcome back to Shexa's YouTube channel. Please like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Most importantly, subscribe to this YouTube channel. So, if you are new to this YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button, click on the notification bell, like, comment, and share with friends, colleagues, and all those that you think can find this content necessary in their lives. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss with you one of the questions that was in the previous years, in the previous semester, if not year, as exam question. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a previous exam paper question, and the question is all about Excel, and this is the question. It came as a result of somebody's request. Somebody was requesting, can we have a revision on a question paper, on any past exam question paper, but I couldn't find a complete exam question paper. I asked the person to send me exam question paper so that we can do a revision. Even on a daily basis we can do that up until you get to write your exams. But I didn't get any question paper, so I thought that it could be better if I just get into this question and do it with you. But before we do the question, you need to understand basics when it comes to Excel. And the other thing is, I observed that most of you were complaining that you were not understanding Excel, and I thought and observed that it's all because you are not attending to the question, to the previous videos that I have uploaded on this YouTube channel. I've got a lot of videos that cover Excel, and Excel is more covered than PowerPoint, than Word, than databases, than any other concept that you may think of on my channel. Excel is covered. It has got, if not mistaken, there are 19 videos that talks about Excel. So what I'm going to do is the first 10 people to comment in the comment section, not in the chat section. The first 10 people to comment in the comment section are going to receive a list of videos that talk about Excel, and that person as well is going to receive those people are going to receive this question paper, this question, this Word file, this Word document, and maybe the answers in Excel document. So the first 10 to comment, even if you comment on someone else's comment, for as long as it exists within the 10 people, let me just say 30, the first 30, but 30 will be a very big number for me to send these files individually. So let's start with the basics and how one can access all these videos. So what you can do is you just open any browser of your choice, then you search. You can type here and just say Shexa. By just typing Shexa, you will see the results. I don't know why my browser is taking this long, right? So you see I'm searching with Bing. So you can see that Shexa Martin's YouTube channel is the one that is going to appear at the top. So you click on that, click on this link. Alright, it will open the YouTube channel. It will open the YouTube channel. I want to go very, very fast. I want to move with a very fast speed. I want to finish this lecture quickly, but I want this lecture to be so valuable to you, so that you don't fail easy things. So to subscribe, you just click on this red button, but you must have signed in. That's what you're supposed to do. So if once you get in here, you can now search here. If you want to search anything to do with your module, that is ITCA, you just type it, you just click here and type ITCA and press enter. You will see all the videos that I have uploaded, and all those videos are the ones that has to do with ITCA, which stands for Information Technology and Computer Applications. All these are the videos that are related to ITCA. All these. So that's the list. It's a very big list, but if you were following, it's a very small list. But now what you are supposed to do is, if you search that, maybe you want to find those that has to do with Excel, just say ITCA Excel, then you press enter. You observe that the list is now small. We have that. But now let's just click on videos and search Excel, only Excel. Just say Excel, press enter. Right, so this is just a playlist with Excel videos, and you can see that there are 11 videos that has to do with Excel. And if you scroll down, you see that we have another Excel playlist. But some videos in this playlist are also videos in that first playlist. So that's the list. It covers everything, almost everything about Excel. From scratch, from the interface. If you look at this, you can see that we talk about interface, horizontal and vertical navigation, and autofilling. These are the basics of Excel. Then we talk about the if function here. We have Excel mathematical operations and functions. We have all those things here covered. We have Excel data types, formatting cell values to decimal places, currents, fractions. We have how to add a column, row in Excel, and how to enlarge Excel column or row. We have Microsoft Excel creating formula, mathematical operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. We have the COUNTIF function. COUNTIF function is having 2 videos, very short videos, straight to the point, 5 minutes and 9 minutes. We have Excel practical practice part 3, 42 minutes, very short. Practical questions, get practical questions there. I don't think you face any difficult question like the ones that I upload on this YouTube channel. I revise a lot of practical questions with you on this YouTube channel. We have the if function, we have the average, we have COUNTIF, and with covered with examples. You see, navigation is repeated here. Basic functions, autofilling is repeated as well. Cell selections, Excel, basic functions, rounding off to row number, formatting cells. All these things are covered. And if you check in the list, in the description, there is a list of links only to videos that covers Excel related practicals. There's a list of links to videos that covers Excel related content. Right, so let's get into today's business. Our business today is to look at this question, which was in one of the past exam papers. And it's saying, assuming that you have opened Excel and you are entering data, what can you use tab key on the keyboard for? If I'm to give you the answer, if you have watched this video which talks about, that's not the browser, if you have watched this video, from this anything that talks about navigation has got the answer. If you watch this one, it has got the answer for those 2 marks: navigation, horizontal and vertical navigation. So the tab is used for what? Let's get into Excel. Let's get into Excel. Let me just change the settings here so that it doesn't hide automatically. Right, let me open Excel. Let's type Excel there. You will see Excel 2016. Alright, so we click this one. So what I'm going to use is an on-screen keyboard, right, so that you see what I'm doing. So if I click there, that's cell A1. If I press the tab, you see what happens. You see what happens. You see what happens. You see what happens. So what is happening is the tab key is used to navigate horizontally to the right, horizontally to the right, horizontally to the right. That's it. So tab, it's moving horizontally to the right. Right. So if I'm to type here to say Monday, let me just say Mon, and then I press the tab key and I've get it. And then I can say choose. And then I press tab, and then I say word. Right, so that's horizontal navigation. Then if I highlight these two and then put my cursor on the bottom right corner of the highlighted cells and drag this icon or this cursor to any, let me just drag it to S, you will see that I have applied autofilling. It's not Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. So that's autofilling. But we have answered the question, which is asking, assuming that we have opened Excel and we are entering data, what can you use tab key on the keyboard for? So we can use it to navigate horizontally to the right. So that's, you get your 2 marks. Get your 2 marks for that. And then what else are we asked? We've been given a story here. Wow. It's a very big story. Is it going to take my time in Excel? I will give you the trick on how not to waste time on such things while getting all the marks. This is simple. You will not spend much time, but you will get all the marks. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Pay attention. Right, here is the trick. We'll read the story. Given that there are 5 people who went to Kariba for an important meeting in your organization, this statement does not have anything to do with what you're going to do. Anyway, let's just go ahead with reading. Each person is to be given travel and subsistence, that is T&S, and the amount depends on a person's grade, right? Each person is to be given T&S. Yes, okay, it's fine. The amount depends. Here starts the story. The amount depends on the person's grade. Okay, it's fine. Okay, we are now getting to conditions. We are now getting into conditions, but we haven't been given the conditions yet. Let's go ahead. Every individual with a grade below 7 gets USD 1,500, and every individual with a grade above 6 gets USD 900. So you can see that without all this content, you can answer the question with only this statement. Right, but anyway, we haven't read the question yet. So you are supposed to read the whole statement like you are reading an interesting novel story. Wow. Just to familiarize yourself with the story. Right, that's number one. You don't have to read the story once. You have to read it several times so that you pick most important lines of the story. Most important lines of the story. Every story has got most important lines, and those lines are the ones that are important. Even if it's a true love story, it's a horror movie, it's a horror story. It obviously has a few lines or few main lines. So every movie has got main actors, and our main actor in this story is this line. Right, okay. Anyway, let's get into it. Write an Excel formula which determines the amount of T and S to be given the person. Alright? The amount, write an Excel formula which determines the amount of T and S to be given. It's a formula, right? And this is the table. Okay, Shexa's grade is 1. Okay, the Zuma grade is 8. Shamanga's grade is 4. Zambo's grade is 9. Magoni's grade is 3. Okay, that's fine. Let's now tackle this first question with 7 marks. Wow, I'm going to collect all these 7 marks and celebrate just after the exam. And celebrate as well when the results come up. Right, so every individual, you can reread the story to get the most important points of the story. Determine amount of T and S, right? Every individual with a grade below 7 gets this amount, right? So we have determined the amount of people, the amount to be given for people with a grade less than 7. And then every individual with a grade above 6 gets this much. Okay, that's fine. So we are what are we saying here? We are saying if Shexa's grade is below 7, Shexa is going to get 1,500. So get what I'm saying here? I'm rereading the story with other words. I'm now saying if, so get the key terms here. I'm now saying if grade is below 7, the amount is 1,500. Else if the amount is above 6, the grade is above 6, sorry. Else if the grade is above 6, then the amount is 900. So which formula are we going to use? I think I do have a video which talks about determining the formula that you are supposed to use. Determining or knowing how or knowing which function to use, knowing when to use the if function, knowing when to use the COUNTIF, knowing when to use other functions that we have in Excel. So here we are saying if the grade is, so this means that we are using an if function. So I'm going to copy this and paste it into my Excel file. So we haven't done that, so let me paste it here. Let me paste it there. Right, and let's just delete this column. Let's just delete it so that it matches. Let's delete this column in that row, and then we can stretch it so that it fits, and then stretch this one as well, and then stretch that one as well. Right, so our A, no, is this correct? We want to maintain our table, right? So full name is under A column, which is correct, right? And then 1, 2, 3 is 1. I think it's fine, right? So we want the formula here, so I'm going to enlarge this one, into that, so that we put our formula there. But now let's reread the question. Write an Excel formula which determines the amount of T and S to be given per person. So per person, let's just use this person. And whenever you are writing an Excel formula, you start with a equal sign and equal sign. So I put an equal sign so that my Excel software, application software, knows that what is being typed here is a formula. And an if function is written like this. So the moment I say if, you will start to see hints. You will start to see hints. Let me delete equal sign, and then you say if. This is the if that you see. You can click on it. Right? You put the opening curved bracket. So you see you can put the logical tests. If you do not know all these things, please watch previous videos. They cover all these things: what a logical test is, what a condition is, what value if true is, what value if false is. So what are we checking? We're checking the grade here. So we're saying if the value in B2 is what? Let's go to here. Is below 7. Is below 7, and below 7 use a less than operator. Below 7, and this is our condition. If it's below 7, then what? The person gets 1,500. So say 1,500 here. And then if this is false, what happens? So you can see that every individual with a grade above 6, it's more like it's opposite of the condition we have talked about before. That is, here we are saying gets below 7, and this is above 6. Above 6 is 7 and above, you see. So we can say if it's not less than 7, it's above 6. So it's 900 here. And then we close our brackets. Let's just check. 900, yes, that's correct. And then we press our enter. So this person is going to get 1,500. What about so we click, we put our cursor. Let me just zoom it. We put our cursor at the bottom. I think I enlarged it. It's too big. So let's apply autofilling. We click there, we drag this of that. So you can observe that this person is having a grade above 7 and is getting 900, and this person is getting below 7 and it's another 500, and that one. So let's put T and S again here. Let's put T and S, T and S again there. Right, and write another formula. If you click there, your formula will appear here. That's what we call the formula bar. So please, if you do not understand all these things, make sure you watch previous videos. Make sure you watch previous videos of Excel, and the links are in the description. Please watch all those videos for your own benefit. Right, another formula, we can start with this, or we can start with that and say equal sign if the value in B2 is less than 7, right? Is less than 7, comma, it's 1500, right? Right, if it's not less than 7, we need to check again. We say if again, and then we say if B2 is what? What's the other condition? So this condition is the one that we have covered by this part of the formula, right? So if B2, we are now trying to cover this part. Now every individual with a grade above 6 gets 900. Above 6, right? So we go there, above 6, we say this is above 6, and this one is getting what? 900. What other conditions do you have? No other conditions. So we can put empty double quotes and close the first bracket, which is this one, and then we close the other bracket like that and press enter, and then we can apply our autofilling and check if we're going to get the same. So we get the same results. So this formula is correct, this formula is also correct. So there are so many ways of killing a cat. So you can write any kind of formula that you want, for as long as it's giving you the correct result, then no problem. You have no problem with it. And I'm sure that those that will mark your Excel answer scripts will not have any problems with that, because they are well guided to what you deserve. Right, so that's it. I think we are done with part 1 of this question. I'm going to move to the next section. Write an Excel formula which count the number of people who get 900 US dollars, 900 US dollars, 900 US dollars. Right, so let's get into our Excel and count the number of people. So you can see and observe that what is happening here is we are now counting, and to count, let's just say count here, and then there we go. What do we want to count? So if we want to count, so we say count. Let's go back. What do we want to do? We want to count, okay, the number of people who get 900. So you can see what I'm bolding here. This is the condition, and this is guiding us to the formula. So we are saying count anything if it's leading to 900. So yeah, there are so many formulas that you can put in here. So I can say count if, and then the count if, I'm sure if you read some of the videos, maybe I can open one of those with count if. I'm sure Excel if function, if you want to get more or get deeper understanding of count if, of if function, you can watch this video. If you want, you can play this playlist here. I want to look for the count if function. Count if, here it is, part 1 and part 2. You get more examples on count if, and you get familiarized on when to use count if, when to use if function. So here what I'm going to use is count if, in the range I'm going to count from this, right? I put my column there and then put the last value. That's my range. And what's my condition? If it's equal to 900, and then I close my brackets, say enter. Right, so I'm having an error there. Right, if it's 900 not equal to 900, so how many do I have? How many 900s do I have there and there? So that's the formula. Equals sign count if, from, I'm counting from D2 up to D6, then I'm counting the number of 900s in that range. So if we change and say to it in 1 over 500, you will observe that I'll get 3. So that's 7 marks. That's 14 marks for you. As simple as that. That's nice. That's so nice. Right. So let me just clarify on how these marks are being added. Equal sign, definitely you get a mark. Knowing the formula to use, definitely you get a mark to you. You get a mark for that. Then the condition, this condition, you definitely get a mark. And then the value if true, you definitely get a mark for that. Knowing that we have another condition to check, which is value, which gives us value if false. You get a mark for that. And then knowing the value if false, you get a mark for that. And then closing the brackets correctly, you get a mark for that. Then that's 7. You get your 7 marks. Same applies here. Equal sign, knowing the function, the starting of the range, the end of the range, the value, the condition or the criteria, and then knowing the brackets and the syntax. Get your 7 marks. So that's it for you today. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this video. Please make sure that you, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and click the notification bell. And don't forget to like if you like it, comment if you have any suggestions, and share with your friends, colleagues, and everyone or anyone whom you think can benefit from this YouTube content. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, exercise, and make sure that you follow the World Health Organization's regulations on COVID-19. It's a reality. I pray that God may keep you safe wherever you are, and I wish you the best in your life. Goodbye.